I'm just taking pictures for my coach and stuff, like weighing myself and gonna make some breakfast.
We fade away.
Good morning, guys. Starting weight is 215.8 pounds, which is 97.9 kilos. Good morning, guys. Brandon Harding here. Hope you're having a great day. Today is the 25th of June. It's a Monday, and today is Hardbody Shredding 2018, day number 1. Just sending some morning shots off to the coach. Here we are. This is what they're looking like. It's currently 8:40. We're about to go downstairs, make some breakfast. I'm gonna hop in the shower before we do that, get changed. Just sent my starting point physique update pictures to my coach. Did a little bit of posing. I'm starting every single morning with 10 minutes of posing just to get the blood pumping. It's almost like fasted cardio, because when you pose to the extent, I guess, you go through all the mandatory poses and you do it for 10 minutes, kind of feels a little bit like cardio. But just did that now for some statistics. For my starting point, as you just saw, I'm 215.8 pounds. I'm 6'1". I'm 21 years old, and this is day 1 for my second ever competition. I'm competing on the 16th of September, PCA Birmingham. 3 months from now, I'm gonna show you guys my physique from the starting point, unflexed, to show you guys transparency. Yeah, from the back, and flat. So guys, this is where my physique is currently at, completely unflexed, just to give you guys transparency on a realistic starting point to where I'm starting this prep, and just for like reference for myself to look back on in the next 12 weeks. Now, over the past 3 weeks, I've been eating pretty much everything in sight, just to enjoy myself, because I know I'm not going to be able to eat these foods for the next 12 weeks. And last night, it was messy. I had like a whole huge bag of Doritos, half a carton of milk, and it wasn't pretty. But that is where my physique is currently at. Right now, I'm going to get in the shower, get changed, and make some breakfast. Alright guys, so now we are all showered, I'm ready, the Alphalete is on. Need to go shopping for all the food I'm going to be consuming over the next few days, but first we need to make meal number 1. Alright, so we're going to be having 400 milliliters of egg whites. I've only got eggs today. I'm going to buy egg whites online like later on, so I don't have to separate the whites from these eggs. I'm going to be having 2 tablespoons of honey with 100 grams of plain oats. And I've got 1 scoop of lime sherbet best glutamine in my size matters mug. After tomorrow, also with the glutamine, I'm going to be having 1 shot of apple cider vinegar and a squeezed lemon into it in 300 milliliters of water. I've never done it before, and my reaction probably to drinking the apple cider vinegar is probably going to be quite funny, but that's going to be coming tomorrow. So just finished making breakfast. We have the 100 grams of oats with 2 tablespoons of honey, 400 milliliters of egg whites seasoned with salt and pepper and the Vegeta seasoning that I always use. I'm thinking about buying some stevia drops for the oats because they're a little bit plain right now, even though they've got honey in them. I like a lot more flavor, so I'm gonna add some 0-calorie stevia drops to that in the future. I'm gonna order them online, but this is breakfast for day number 1. Plan right now is I'm gonna eat this and then head to the shops because I've got so much food to get. I'm gonna fill out the freezer, buy some new Tupperware, all that kind of thing. So breakfast and then to the shops. Alright, first off we have frosted flakes. Next on the list we need a cucumber. Gonna grab a couple packets of asparagus because it's my preferred green vegetable. Gonna get a round lettuce. We're getting 3 packets of less than 5% fat beef mince. We're gonna get 1 fresh packet of chicken breast. The rest I'm gonna buy frozen because it's a little bit cheaper, but I need this today so I don't have time to defrost it. So yeah, 2 packets of less than 2% fat turkey mince. This is gonna be had on non-training days. The beef mince is for training days. I'm not gonna be having so much, so I don't need as much of it. need 2 bags of sweet potato because this is going to be one of my main carb sources. I absolutely detest broccoli, but I think if I season it right, it might be okay. Next, we're going to get some honey because the one I was using earlier is kind of old. I don't know how long it's been in the cupboard, so we're going to get some squeezable honey instead. We need 2 cartons of almond milk, a sack of lemons for lemon juice in the morning. Of course, we need more eggs. They don't sell egg whites here, so I might have to go somewhere else for those, but we need regular eggs as well. Alright guys, we just got back from the shops. Pretty much just picked up everything I'm going to need over the next few days. There's 3 more things that I do need. Apple cider vinegar because Aldi doesn't sell it, so I'm going to have to go to Morrison's to get that. Jasmine rice and non-drained tuna. I'm going to pack all this away, make meal number 2 because I'm starving and I'm meant to be leaving around 2.5 hours between each meal. It's already been about 3.5 hours since my last meal and it's meant to be 2.5 hours, so all my meals are going to be back today. I'm already messing this prep up, so I'm going to put this away and make some food. Want some asparagus? What are you doing, man? Are you looking for chicken? I got some chicken for you. You want some chicken? I'll give you some chicken. Go. Hey, sit. We're done. Alright then guys, we just finished making the second meal of today. I've been preparing some other meat and stuff down here to prep after I finished eating this. I'm gonna cook the beef mince, the turkey mince, and the rest of the chicken to store away so it's really easily accessible. So I don't have to cook every single meal. I'm gonna be prepping for 3 days in advance. I wouldn't leave my food in Tupperware in the fridge for longer than 3 days. I feel like it's an okay amount of days, 3 days in the fridge, and then I'll prep again. So I'll be prepping for 3 days in advance every single 3 days. But just finished making meal number 2. We have a handful of asparagus, 300 grams uncooked weight of sweet potato, and 300 grams of chicken seasoned with salt and pepper. Now, even though this looks like a plain meal, I can't wait to eat this. Like, it looks so good to me. And then when I'm done eating, I'm gonna prep this chicken, this beef mince, and this turkey mince. Finished meal number 2, Sam's in the background right there. Somebody loves me. Prepped, somebody loves me again. Prepped some food, meal number 3 and meal number 4, but I kind of messed up a little bit because I'm behind schedule. I'm gonna have to have meal number 4 as meal number 5 after my post-workout meal, which is Frosties, chicken, lettuce, cucumber. I might feel like I know the diet off by heart already. Basically, I'm having to switch the meals up a little bit to consume the same macros. So this is what I just prepped. I'm gonna eat one of these meals right now, which is meal number 3. This would be meal number 4, but I don't have enough time to eat this before the gym, so I'm gonna have it after my post-workout meal instead, but this is all I had time to prep right now. It might be confusing, and in future I will have time to prep all my meals for 3 days in a row in the future. I just obviously had to go shopping today to get all the stuff, which obviously set me back. I wasn't thinking about time management enough. I woke up a little bit late. I feel like I'm confusing you, but I'm confused myself, so I'm trying to explain it to people when I don't even understand it myself. But we're about to the gym, and there we're gonna eat meal number 3. So right now I'm gonna eat this meal, wait a little bit, and then train. We have 300 grams of chicken breast at its uncooked weight. We have 50 grams of asparagus. You can have any green vegetables, but I just prefer asparagus. And 200 grams of sweet potato. Would you mind banging it in the microwave for like a couple minutes? Just a minute, mate. To start off prep, we're gonna be working on 4 training days. Chest and triceps, back and biceps, shoulders, maybe shoulders and hamstrings, because I like training hamstrings more, and then legs. Obviously quads, hamstrings, and calves, but we're starting on chest and triceps. Workout frequency will be increased as prep goes along. It's just right now we're just doing 4 times a week. Today is definitely a pre-workout day, so we're having 1 scoop of the 1 more rep, 1 scoop of best glutamine, and 1 scoop. Actually, I don't need this. I'm just gonna have the pre-workout and the glutamine. I was meant to put the BCAAs in the bag, not the CLA carnitine. Messed up, mate. No BCAAs today. Always starting my chest workouts usually with bench press, but this is Hardbody shredding episode 1, so we're starting on dumbbell press. Incline dumbbell press. There's a slight incline on the bench. We're gonna go for about 4 sets of this, and then we're gonna move on to bench. This is the first exercise, 47.5, 8 reps, 8 reps. 8 reps.
I wanna be lonely. I don't wanna be lonely.
I really like this machine because like you have to fully squeeze yourself into it, so like there's a constant full stretch, like no matter what. Even you have to like almost like dislocate your shoulders to even put it down. So I like this machine. Mate, I am sweating so much. Wearing a hoodie, mate. Thermogenesis. Final exercise on chest, we're going to be doing the pec deck. Now, we're going to be doing my variation of the pec deck fly. I may have shown you on the channel before, but if you're new to the channel, this is a variation that I like to do every, like, I guess 4 chest days. It just switches things up. It's not the typical eccentric and then contraction with both pecs. It's a little bit different, so here we go. Right, you come together, separate one, back in, separate the other one, back in, and then do 2. 1, 2. Same again. In, 1, 2. So full afterwards, like all the blood's just there. Chest done. Now we're gonna do triceps. 1 quick drop set, and then probably some skull crushers, and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah. Oh, this angle, mate.
That last set on triceps was purely ligaments and bone. There was no muscle, it was all momentum. Just to get the last few reps out, I'm gonna do a few sets on skull crushers and then head home and eat. I'm excited about it because I've got a lot of calories in my diet right now and it makes me feel good. Here, here, and here. I like calories. Oh, fuck it. Cool. Alright then guys, so we just got back from the gym. First things first, we have quite a few meals left to consume. We have 3 meals left, but first we have on the plan it says 50 grams of isolate whey. So I'm gonna be having 50 grams of vanilla cookie ISO HD by BPO Sports. This is the one I'm gonna be using. It's probably my favorite flavor as protein as well, and it mixes super well in shakes. I don't know why, even with water it tastes amazing, but if you do want to pick it up, you can use the code Hardbody, 20% off BPO Sports. I actually can't believe that I actually have 3 more meals left to eat, and it's like 10 o'clock right now, and I've got to have a meal pretty much every hour and a half to get all my meals in. It's not about like when I'm consuming the meals. Obviously, ideally, I want to leave 2.5 hours to 3 hours between each meal, but it's all about how many calories and macronutrients I'm consuming at the moment. See, my macronutrients at the moment, on my training days, I'm having 4,045 calories. Protein, 430 grams. Carbs, 438 grams. And fats, only 54 grams. On non-training days, I'm having 2,846 calories, 377 protein, 233 carb, and 38 fat. That is a lot more than what I'm used to. Obviously, at the beginning of prep, my my coach, the way he wants to do things is he wants to bulk me up quite a lot. I should have been eating like this pretty much the whole of my off season, but I kind of wasn't. I was kind of unaware that that was how many calories and how much protein and carbs I needed to consume on a daily basis. But right now we're going to be doing this kind of diet for the next 3 to 4 weeks, and then for the last 8 weeks we're going to be cutting down. Obviously I'm competing in 12 weeks time. That may not be the only show that I do. I'm hoping to do like 2 or 3 shows. Obviously the show that I'm doing is a PCA qualifier, which will basically take me to the finals on the 13th of October if I qualify. There's also another qualifier on the 7th, a week before the 13th, so I might do that one too just to get a little bit more stage presence. But I'm thinking those 3 shows. If not, I may do the NABBA England. If I do well in NABBA England, then I'll go on to NABBA Universe. And if I basically win that NABBA Universe Junior, which is 21 and under, because I'm 21 now, so it's the last year I can compete in it. If I win that show, I'll be Mr. Universe Europe. We're thinking ahead of ourselves, but if this prep goes right and I don't make any mistakes, then I consume every single calorie that I'm meant to, and I follow the plan step by step, and drink this protein shake instead of procrastinating, I should do okay. I just want to show people what actually happens in real life when you have a long distance relationship. You see this? This is me on the phone to my girlfriend. She's 4,500 miles away for the next 3 weeks until I go back to America. Hey, do you want to say hello? You're really like beautiful and pixelated right now.
I have a name tag.
You have a name tag. Even though this is like all we have right now, 3 weeks, and I'll be back in America, 11th of July.
Hey.
How much do you love me?
Enough.
Enough. Always enough. It's never more than enough, just enough. We have to get into the next meal of today because we don't have a lot of time. Right, so we have 300 grams at uncooked weight of chicken breast on a bed of lettuce leaves. I can have cucumber as well, but I decided on lettuce leaves today. And also we have, this doesn't even look like prep. This literally just looks like an average night for me, but we have 100 grams of Frosties for that insulin spike after the workout. Should be enough, 250 milliliters. Meal number 5. The way me and my coach have discussed this is we're bringing my calories up substantially. So when it comes to cut down for the final 8 weeks, it's that much more drastic, considering honestly right now before I started prep, I was probably consuming about 3,000 calories every single day. And they wasn't just good calories. I was eating KFC, I was eating McDonald's, I was eating fatty foods, things that like I thought was gonna help me bulk up. This is the stuff that I should have been eating. This is me being ill-minded. It's just not the most effective. So we're playing a bit of catch up. 4 weeks of consuming a disgusting amount of calories. I'm probably gonna gain a little bit of weight. It's strategical and there is method behind this. So meal number 5. Now I'm actually still pretty full from the last meal, so I wonder how long it's going to take to actually eat this meal. That was a lot faster than I thought. It took me like actually 20 minutes, but I thought it'd be cool for the video. Final meal of the day, the 4 eggs and the drained tin of tuna. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be rather dry. So guys, with that being said, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna eat this meal, then head off to sleep. I just wanna say, I am so excited to see how this series is gonna go, like turn out and everything. There's so many ideas, so many plans I have for this series. I obviously wanted the first episode to be a full day of eating, to be completely transparent, to show you guys where I am starting this prep, my calories, my macros, where I'm consuming, my physique, literally all the starting points. I just wanted to share with you guys, to show you guys where I'm starting at, and from this point we can go on for the rest of the journey of this prep for the next 12 weeks and however long I decide to prep after that for future shows. Honestly, I'm just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, having a purpose every single day means so much to me. It's gonna challenge me in ways that I didn't even think were possible. What kind of friend I am, what kind of family member I am, what kind of boyfriend I can be to my girlfriend Brittany in America, the kind of person I'm gonna be under stress, under pain, under the depths of where this prep is gonna take me. And I wanna create an amazing series for you guys to enjoy, to inspire you, to maybe even convince you to do your own competition prep and to go for your first competition. I competed once last year. This year is going to be completely different. I am starting this out 12 pounds heavier. I'm 216 pounds. I started my prep last year at just under 204 pounds. We have managed to gain 12 pounds since last year. And last year I placed second, and this year I'm hoping to place first. I'm hoping to qualify and then obviously place first in the final, but high hopes. We're starting off strong. I'm gonna eat this meal now and get out of the bed. So with that being said guys, I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed the first episode of Hardbody Shredding, please smash the like button. Thank you Alex Weaver for showing your support on the series. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.